I think you already know who it is. It's XTR, bringing you some of the best content you can actually find on the fucking internet. So let's get started with this. Today we're talking about tilting and what exactly is tilting. And I'm going to give you some methods to actually approach tilting and to actually deal with it and cope with it. And I'm going to give you some signals in your fucking peanut brain that you can look out for that will tell you if you are about to tilt off the face of the fucking planet. Tilting is a slippery ass slope. You start off, you get on for the day, you're having a good time with the boys, you're shooting the shit, but you notice as more games go on and the more you play, you play really good for some games you're playing average, and then this one game hits, right, where either you or your teammates are just doing some stupid ass shit and it is tilting you so fucking hard. You are to the point where nothing you do matters. You are losing gunfights that you should always win, and you are just in such a low state emotionally. Now, some tips I've learned over the last 8 years is you can't beat yourself up over the game you are playing. If you get inside your own head and you are contradicting everything you know about the game, and you're saying, oh, I'm playing shit for this reason, oh, I'm doing bad because of this, oh, I'm fucking dying because I'm just super unlucky right now, just cut that shit out, man. Just cut that shit out. One of the biggest things that you need to do in this game is when your emotions and tensions start rising is you need to calm yourself down as quick as you possibly can. And it doesn't always work, but doing this is much better than just accepting the fact that you want to die. Keep fighting that fucking dread that's building up from the inside of your stomach all the way up to your fucking mouth so you can talk shit on your teammates. If you die, don't get mad. Take a deep breath, take a step back, and just think. What did you do wrong in that situation? And sometimes, you didn't do anything wrong. You just fucking died. That shit happens. But 5 times out of 10, when you are playing well tilted, you are just doing some stupid ass plays that you otherwise would never do. So take a step back, recollect yourself, and think of a better plan for how you can approach the next round. What tilting is it's just an emotional mindset that you get in where you just make poor decisions over and over because you are in this terrible mindset. Tilting clouds your judgment, and it makes your decision making absolutely terrible round to round. And if you are making terrible plays round to round, you are going downhill every single round. Every single round you play and you do bad while tilted, you are going to slowly slide down that slope, and you will not be able to recover once you get past a certain point. So once you notice yourself tilting, it's all a mind game. It's about bouncing back at that point. It's about recovering, and it's completely revamping your playstyle mid-game. It's an on-the-fly adjustment, and adjusting on the fly like this is extremely powerful if you can learn how to do this, because it will help you in so many games where you think you're just going to do bad the entire game. There have been games where I will literally go 0-7, and I will restyle my playstyle completely. And by the end of the game, I'm on the top of the fucking leaderboard because I got myself out of the rut and I started performing with a different playstyle, and I play completely different than I was at the beginning of the game, because at the beginning of the game, I was getting countered, I was getting shut down, nothing was working. You need to understand that there is always a way out of the tilted mindset. Be aware that there are always factors in the game you cannot control. You cannot control your teammates for the most part. You can encourage your teammates, but if they are not willing to actually play for the team, you can't do shit about that. Yes, it's annoying when that shit happens, but just play your own game. Just do your own thing if they don't want to fucking work with you. Do your own thing, focus on how you're playing in the game, and try and actually make smart decisions round to round. Back when I was playing Counter-Strike and I was like 15, 16 years old, I would get to this point of playing where I'd play like 4 or 5 games and then I'd hit a tilt, like out of fucking nowhere. I'd just be tilted as fuck. I get the sinking feeling in my chest that always comes with the tilt. I'd be fucking depressed for the entire day because of this fucking game. And what I learned to do was to just get up, just extract myself from the fucking game, and go do something. I would go to the gym, I would take a nap, I wouldn't even fucking think about the game. If you're thinking about the game, you're still fucking playing it. You need to take a break, you need to detach from the game, and you need to find measures outside that can actually get you relaxed and out of that mindset. Because if you go straight into another game well tilted, it's not going to go much better. You're still going to have that shitty mindset, and if things start off bad and you're already tilted, it's just going to be a fucking shit show. The chances of you actually having a good game that you go into tilted already are pretty goddamn low. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's pretty goddamn low. So what I would always do is I would get off the game, I'd go eat a fucking banana, I'd sit on the patio and I'd look at the lake, and I'd just sit there and I'd think, at least I'm not playing the fucking game right now. Maybe eating a banana and sitting on a patio is not for you. Maybe you can go to the gym. Going to the gym always helped me when I was tilted as fuck. And I don't know, beat your meat or something, read a book, listen to some music, go out with some friends. Well, I guess you can't do that right now, but you know what I mean. Find other measures outside of the game that can decompress you so you're not stressing about the game. And then if you decide to get back on later, hopefully by then your mindset would have changed and you kind of reset for the most part. And you can go into the game thinking, doesn't matter what's going to happen in this game, but I'm just going to play it. So tilting sucks, we all know this. Just know that there are measures and steps you can take to not only identify when you're about to go into a tilt, but to pull yourself out before you even get tilted. Adapt mid-game, adjust, and accept the fact that there are measures that are out of your control. And try not to become super frustrated unnecessarily mid-game, because that is what is going to cause you to tilt. If you are tilted, don't play another game, take a break, decompress, because you're probably frustrated, you're probably burnt out, and playing even more once you've hit that point is just a bad idea. It's gonna make you hate the fucking game, trust me, it's gonna make you not want to play it. So that's about all I wanted to cover in this video. I wanted to go over this before rank comes out, because that's when people are actually gonna start getting tilted and start becoming toxic towards their teammates. So I wanted to go over it real quick and kind of just give you some advice on how you can actually deal with tilting that you may not have heard from anyone else. This is just kind of my own personal experience with the topic. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and leave it a like. Maybe leave some comments with some suggestions for new videos. A lot of you really wanted me to go over this, so we're here now. We did it. I hope you guys actually got something useful out of this video that you can apply to your own gameplay.